Look at somebody, tell the person, no more stronghold in your life. No more. No more. No more. No more. Look at the person, tell the person, no more. No more strongholds in your life. You can have your seat. Thank you. Pulling down strongholds. Destroying negative strongholds. Uprooting spiritual strongholds. Strongholds are real. When they say something is strong and it held something, that is what is called strongholds. They didn't have strength to hold you down. It has power to keep you in one place, and people find it difficult to deliver you from it. It's a stronghold. Stronghold can be likened to addiction, something you cannot do without, something that you cannot free yourself from. Stronghold is likened to bondage. There are many of us that are under bondage, spiritual bondage, demonic bondage, ancestral bondage, ancient bondage, family bondage, generational bondage. Anything you cannot free yourself from, that thing becomes your stronghold. Anything you cannot deliver yourself from, that thing will end up becoming your stronghold. There are strongholds, family strongholds. There are strongholds, marital strongholds. You can't escape it. Something that you can't escape from is becoming a stronghold. There are mental strongholds, something that affects your mind. You can't free your mind from that thing. Anytime you say you are going to be free, once your mind is settled on that thing, you find yourself again doing the same thing every year and every time. That is stronghold. There are financial strongholds. You can't go beyond one certain level of life. If you get to that level, something will bring you back. That is stronghold. Some people will rise. They can't keep going higher. When they get to some certain stage, something will bring them down. That is stronghold. Stronghold are being controlled by spiritual forces. There are strongholds that follow your family lineage. A stronghold. Nobody in that family can go beyond some certain level. Anybody that tries to go beyond that level is either they kill that person, or they put sickness in that person, or they make that person die prematurely. There are strongholds. Strongholds are real. It has no respect for church. It has no respect for church. No matter how much you pray, there are reasons why you will dig your stronghold tonight. There are reasons why you must free yourself tonight. You know, stronghold is something when you say come out, they think say I will not come out. There is a reason why I am in this family. Stronghold has reason why they kept you under bondage. There are strongholds. When one particular thing keeps happening to you again and again, you keep seeing that thing happening again and again, and you don't know why it's happening. It's a stronghold. And if you don't deal with it, no matter how much you sing and dance in church, you will still be under control and under bondage. Stronghold is something that have deep control over you. Some people, their stronghold is adultery. They can't do without falling lustfully to somebody. Stronghold will make them continue to commit that thing. They will go back to God and say, Father, help me. But they don't have the strength to break through and to break that stronghold out of them. Strongholds can be failure. You will be doing certain feeling, but you will fail and go backwards. And that thing refuses to make you break forth. It's a stronghold. There are so many of us that are under spiritual stronghold. You are under spiritual stronghold. You are in a church where God is blessing people. You find out that you yourself particularly, you don't know why you are not blessed. Lies can be stronghold. See, when you keep telling lies, you tell lies with conveniences. You don't know when you are addicted to lies. That lies will become your stronghold. There are people that are watching pornographic film, naked film. They will carry their phone like this, stay up in the night watching naked film. That thing they can't do without it. They will put a data in their phone and they begin to watch naked films. That naked films, it becomes an addiction to them. Before they go to bed, they keep watching it. That thing becomes a stronghold. And when that thing comes upon you, it will cause so many hindrances in your life. Strongholds are like fortress, something you build around you. You can't come out of that thing. Every time you want to come out of that thing, something will draw you back into it. Even when you hear messages like this, you need the power of God to break through the stronghold. I've seen pastors who watch pornographic picture. Oh yes, pastors, they watch blue films. They'll be looking at blue film like this and they'll be messing up themselves. Some of them cannot do without it. That thing has become a stronghold over their life. You know what it means to be a stronghold? Let me give you an instance. Pastor Bulus, come here please. Something hold your hand strong. Look at me. What am I doing right now? What am I doing to his hand? And look at me strong. As well as move. See stronghold. Move. Stronghold. Do you see that? Can he move? Why can't he move? I'm holding him with strong. This stronghold is holding him. Move. Take force. Just take force. See now, even if I am moving, the stronghold is still attached to him. Even if you are breaking it, the stronghold is attached to him. Stronghold is a stubborn spirit that refuses to let you go. Anywhere you go, he follows you. And if anytime something good wants to come to you, he will hold you up. That is stronghold. It prevents you from something that will cause freedom in your life. There are people that are under that bondage. Now, who is the person holding him? He has strength, but he doesn't have strength to overcome this stronghold. I'm holding him strong. Let's take, for example, poverty is holding you strong. You want to be free from poverty. You did everything you can. You go through the principle of success. You do what you should do. You invest money. You do things. But there are stronghold of poverty that held you, that will never want you to prosper. Stronghold wants you to continue to murmur and complain. The more you see yourself murmuring, the more you see yourself complaining, that just know that something is holding you. They didn't say Satan held you. They didn't say demons hold you. They said that it's a stronghold that holds you. And most strongholds are things we put our hand into. Some of us, before we come up, there are certain things we do that open door for stronghold. Do you know somebody can be drinking, and that drinking can make him lose so many important people in his life? That's a stronghold. I don't know what I'm teaching here. Are you hearing what I'm teaching now? There are strongholds. There are strongholds. Drinking is somebody's stronghold. Anytime you hear the smell of alcohol, that thing will push him to buy. Some people will make money and take it to go and play Bet Ninja. Baba Ijebu is somebody's stronghold. They will make money. They used to play Kalo. They used to play coupon. They used to play Niger bets. These are strongholds. They never allow you keep money. Stronghold is something that you can never free yourself from. You need the higher power to deliver you from strongholds. Somebody can steal money to go and play Baba Ijebu. The man who has Baba Ijebu is a multi-billionaire. The man is old now, but he has money. Baba Ijebu is everywhere in Lagos. Every Lagosian, so many people make money, they go and spend in Baba Ijebu. And most times, you allow them to win. And when they win, instead of using the money to do something good, something will tell them, why don't you use all the money to play another one? The more you win, the more you play. And the more you play, the more you lost. Some people are owing debts because of Baba Ijebu. Am I teaching here? Check out all these Agboros. Not only Agboro played by Ijebu, even intelligent people, even people who go to school, who have degree, they are looking for shortcuts. There is no shortcut to lasting prosperity. Any shortcut that gives you wealth, that same shortcut will bring you back to square zero, and that thing is called stronghold. Am I teaching here? Bet Ninja, they've turned coupon to something fun. They're even advertising it. Somebody just say, I play this one will win, I play. Anything that is leading you to what I call what they call these things in pidgin language, they call it kalu, something like kalu, something like gambling is a stronghold to somebody. Somebody got money, a very influential woman in this country. It was handling Nigerian stock exchange, very wealthy woman. But this woman will go to the casino. Every time he finish from work, he will carry money to casino and waste millions of naira. He will play casino. My God, despite the fact that it looked interesting, that thing has kept her under. She lost everything she has. Stronghold will make you lose everything and bring disgrace to your personality. Can you lift up your two hands? Every stronghold in your life, I stand today as a prophet of God. I break it in the mighty name of Jesus. Yahoo is also stronghold. They can't leave it. Check every young boy from 12 years old. All of them don't want to go through school anymore. Everybody wants to make money. They are watching people like Davido, watching people like Burna Boy, watching people like Wizkid. They try to be like them. They don't understand that life doesn't work that way. Stronghold is when you follow somebody's lifestyle that does not match your lifestyle. The person you are following is making it easily. You who is following the person, you are under severe bondage and debt. Stronghold. There are people that will not leave Fela's shrine. Some boys, every Friday they go to shrine. They will be smoking it. They will draw crack, take drugs. No matter how their parents talk, that ego is a stronghold. How can your children make people like Wizkid, Davido, and Burna Boy their role model? If you see where people they smoke ego, They are not even ashamed anymore. They smoke it in public. They have money to spend, and your children are their followers. Some of them have 5 million followers in Instagram, millions of followers in Facebook, millions of followers in TikTok. They are followers. People follow them. They are like cult followers. It's a stronghold. It has finished Nigerian youth. The day internet entered the country, Nigerian youth refused to work again. Nobody wants to go and gather skills for work. Everybody wants to be taught how to enter into the internet and scam people. That is what they call strongholds. They want to buy the latest car. Few days ago, I watched a young boy. He is 19 years old. 19 years old. No, not 19. They say 17 years old. He built a big house. How did 17 years old have money to build a house? These are things that our children are watching. Have you noticed now? Phone has become stronger to us. If you see every house, the father is holding phone, the mother is holding phone, the children are holding phone. Even if fire is catching inside the kitchen, all of them are pressing phone. Papa is pressing phone, mama is pressing phone, children are pressing phone. House is on fire. It's a stronghold. Facebook has become stronghold. I said Facebook has become stronghold. TikTok has become stronghold. What is the reason why you wake up in the morning? Before you pray, you went and carry your phone. That is a stronghold. And that thing that you are doing is an idol. And God hates idol worshiping. Am I teaching here, sir? Don't joke with me, sir. I have seen somebody carry phone like this, walking on the road like this, and motor came from nowhere and killed the person. Now you say you blame the driver? No, don't blame the driver. The day this thing entered the earth, we are becoming drawn to it. It was supposed to be something good. It has come to become a nightmare to families. Am I teaching here? There are some people, they can't do without handsets. The latest one that came, they have handset before. They will dispose that one, buy the latest one. I have seen people who buy latest handsets, not because the former one is bad. No, oh my God. I met a young boy of about, is it 19 or 20 years old? He's using an handset of 3 million naira. And the boy does not even have no book, he doesn't have anything. But we'll give him money for 3 million naira handset. Stronghold. Mommy, you to look at yourself now. How does your children have those kind of handsets? They gather handset, they don't have land. That handset could have bought them a land. They prefer to carry that handset so they can scam people to tell people that are making it. Stronghold. Am I teaching? Yes, sir. You see father sitting there in the morning. You look into handset from morning to night. Instead of you to learn using that handset to build yourself. There are many good things you will see in the net. But why didn't you draw to those good things? Why didn't you draw to those things that will produce money to you? Why don't you draw to those apps that will bring you wealth? But you draw to the app that will destroy your mentality. Oh God. Our children now, because of handset, they know what Messi is earning. They know what Ronaldo is earning. And they don't want to wait. They want to jump. Stronghold. Take up your children. Every stronghold that is tying to your family. Every stronghold that never wants you to see your freedom before you, let that stronghold be destroyed in the name of Jesus. Stronghold. Some put stronghold is television. I don't think people are watching television anymore. This is a mobile television. Did you see television? They brought television into our hands. Only what you needed is just subscribe and put data. Put what? Some people can spend data of 5,000 naira for just one day and gain nothing out of it, just to watch naked film. Stronghold. Am I in the right church, sir? Stronghold. Now they put everything, Spotify, music, everything you needed is inside here. This is what they call the global village. You can see somebody in America while you are here. Because our time, we need to write letter to somebody. It will get there after 2 to 3 months. But this time, it is only 3 minutes. 1 minute. You don't call somebody, John, put up for a video. You will see John like this. What was supposed to be a blessing to this world has become a curse to this world. Do you know parents have lost their children because of this? Do you know children have lost their parents because of this? I saw a woman carrying a child, and the child was creeping, very small baby, creeping to swimming pool. She sat down and he was chatting with somebody. The child creeped and entered into the swimming pool. The child was battling for life. It was the CCTV camera that make us know. The man was still pinging and smiling while the child was crying for life. That's how the child do struggle and died. And the mother was still watching this until somebody came from school and said, Mommy. As he went there, they come up, the boy is dead because of this. Do you see this? Stronghold. Because of this, nobody have respect for usher in the church. You will come to church, carry it inside church, and you start pinging, and you will sit somewhere and check out everywhere you go. You carry charger, because you know that charger is not to buy power bank. People buy big power bank to oh God. I don't lie to you, sir. Am I lying to you? Strongly. It's every one of us have this spirit. Some people cannot take iPhone 4. iPhone 4, iPhone 14, iPhone this, iPhone that. Samsung, latest one. I must buy it. Any latest answer that entered the earth, Nigeria will be the first to buy. Nigeria is a marketplace for all technology. The people who produce it doesn't even use it. They use the smallest one. The person that is the charge of Facebook is not even inside Facebook. He has stopped his children not to be inside Facebook. The owner of Facebook. But look at us. Give me data. Data is like medicine, like drugs. Give me data. Anywhere you see Wi-Fi, you see them. It has turned all of us to zombie. Have you never noticed they are walking on the road like this? One, I opened door. He never know I've opened door. He was still making like this. Almost hit me until one stone hit him and it just came. I just found out that I said, God, they can sit in burial ground. Have you seen their hands? Very, very fast. Me, I will answer like this with 2 hands. Try to press with one hand, but they've gone very fast. Stronghold. They'll put food in the fire. Mama will go start to the, what is happening to a very dark man? Then they quarrel. I must see this quarrel. When that are finished, they say, give me data. They come and call you. I just wanted to do something for me. You say, what do I want to do? And just help me now, give me data. Take up your right hand. Every stronghold in your house that is making that family not to concentrate, this very night, let angel pray. You follow the life of people on Facebook, and you yourself don't have a life. You don't have a life, and you are following somebody's life. You follow somebody's face. You yourself in Facebook, you don't have a face. You they carry people matter for Facebook. Come and see comment section. What does not concern you? You started thinking, hey, I will not agree. Idiot. Stronghold. This is it. Am I teaching you? Carry your hand up. There is something inside of you that is making your wealth to leak. It's leaking your wealth, leaking your progress, leaking your glory, leaking the oil in your life. From this night, let that thing be wiped out in the mighty name of Jesus. Deliverance is not when you fall to the ground. Deliverance is when you have a U-turn in your mind. The greatest deliverance is the transformation of the mind. You can fall to the ground and still get up and start again. But when the thing is broken from your mind, you will now have a new mindset. Strong. Am I teaching? Strong. Christian doesn't want to listen to this kind of message. No. 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 Some of you, your stronghold is the cloth you wear. The what? The clothes you wear. That cloth is so tied to you. There's a kind of dressing you dress that nobody can correct you. Anytime you go to the market to buy clothes, you must always select the stupid one. Even if they give you money to buy the best clothes, 99% of the clothes you choose are stupid clothes, and they are the one that is expensive, the one that reveal your knuckles and your cuffs, the one that makes you look stupid. I have seen guys who doesn't buy trousers that touch ground, the one that is jumping and carry their akpanla leg and waka like homosexual. They say we are successful. Have you seen some guys? Some of them are in sophisticated places. They will carry cloth that will carry their bum up like this, and their leg, that their lean leg, tiny leg, can't walk like this. And you say, God, this guy get money. No. That is a wrong conception of somebody. Don't judge a book by its cover. Stronghold. Am I teaching here? Go to 2 Corinthians chapter 10. Everybody go to 2 Corinthians chapter 10. God will deliver all of us here today. Now, let me explain this to you. 2 Corinthians chapter 10. Are you there? Let's look at verse 3. Verse 3 said, for though we walk in the flesh, we do what? Walk means W-A-L-K. Walk means to move. Walk means motion. Though we walk in this flesh, but our life battle, the battle of our life, is not in the flesh. You are trying to save somebody that is in the flesh. Can I tell you the truth? Flesh cannot deliver flesh. Flesh doesn't have power over flesh. What is the flesh? Somebody talk to me. What is the flesh? There's something about flesh. When you put on the flesh, you are conscious of your flesh. You think that your problem is your brother. You think that your problem is your neighbor. Can I tell you the truth? Your problem is not that your physical neighbor. Everybody have a spiritual neighbor. You are deceived with only the physical neighbor in your next door. And why you don't understand the spiritual neighbor that is standing at your house post. Everybody have a spiritual neighbor. Your physical neighbor may not be talking to you. Your spiritual neighbor is the one disturbing you. If you can conquer your spiritual neighbor, you will triumph where you live. Every building has another spiritual building close to it. There is no building that stays single. Even if you build this house with clean money, you are going to have spiritual neighbor. There is nobody that can be free from spiritual entity. That is where your problem lies. Your neighbor may have beef with you, but your spiritual neighbor will be the one holding your stronghold for you to succeed. If you must conquer your new destination, you must first of all conquer the spiritual house that looks like your new destination. As you have people live in that house which is physical, there are people that live in another house which is spiritual, and that house is inside your house. In every room there is two rooms. One is physical, one is spiritual. As long as it's a place, something will occupy it. Before you rent it, it was empty. When you rent it, it is not empty. Somebody is living inside your house to live. If you don't understand it, you can never see any good thing coming to that house. Am I teaching here? In every bedroom, there is another bedroom. You are sleeping with your wife. Another person spiritually is using that bedroom to sleep with his own wife. Many of you don't know what is inside your house. It's because you don't have an idea. You thought you are alone. No, nobody is alone. Everybody is accompanied with a spiritual being. It's either your angels are strong or the demons that are living with you is stronger. But the person that built the house is a good person. As he's building the house, another spirit is building close to him. Every physical man will have a neighbor. You will have two kinds of neighbor: physical neighbor and spiritual neighbor. Find out which neighbor you are attached to. If you are living with a spiritual neighbor that is attached to the spirit of drunkenness, you will find out that even you and your children will be drinking without knowing. If you are living with an adulterous spiritual powers, you will find out that you will be promiscuous. You will be going around sleeping with men and women. It's not because you don't pray. Something has programmed you so that you can be part and parcel of him and her. The day you rebel against your spiritual neighbor, that is the day your freedom begins. Am I teaching here? The mirror you are looking at is another world. It's another world. You said, no, I'm looking at my reflection, sir. You can only see the face of a man, but you cannot see the face of the spirit. Have you not left home before you lock the house? You think you lock the house. You only lock the house for physical people, but you didn't lock the house for spiritual people. That's why if you don't have an angel, if you don't know how to pray, you don't know who is occupying your house before you come, you'll find out that some things you kept here have shifted. Mistakenly, you find the thing in the floor. So how did it come down? You carry and put. Say maybe na breeze blow. You don't forget that spiritual being also work like breeze. The breeze that enter your house when there is ventilation. Do you know how many spirits enter follow the breeze? Spirit doesn't enter like human being, no. They enter like breeze. Stronghold. Living with you for years. Somebody was telling every night you go to hear somebody for kitchen they cook. You go open on the thing. You know, see, you go not say gas. Somebody use gas. It won't touch your physical gas. It will touch your wealth gas. As it's cooking in that kitchen, your income also is drained from that kitchen. Stronghold. Stronghold. Am I talking to somebody? What do I call it? You sleep, somebody is waking up. Your dining table, you are for dining table. It is not rat, sir. It is somebody eating in dining table. When you come down to open the lights, you won't see anything. This physical eyes is our problem. Our problem, we are too limited to see what it is. You can never win the person that sees you and you don't see him. Am I teaching here? You didn't hear what I do. Am I teaching here? There are people living inside your house. If you doubt it, wake up one night, stay awake, and you will notice that some movements. It's either your angel is standing with you or a demonic force is taking care of their house. Have you seen sometimes you see something move? As your children are grown up, somebody is living inside the house having children. You see that compound you are playing ball? In the night, they came to also play ball. You see the field you are seeing there? After the night, they also have spectator. In that spiritual realm, there are people who are fans of Arsenal. There are fans of Manchester United. There are fans of Manchester City. That is the reason why anytime you watch this movie, this football, it draws your attention. It has even drawn the attention of pastors. Pastors are members of Manchester, Arsenal, and this. Pastors will be talking about football as if they are talking about God. These are spiritual beings that have made club and football become a stronghold. People are complaining that you are staying too long in the church. Do you know people can still wake up around 2 a.m. to watch football? They wake up to watch UEFA. Wake at 2 o'clock. They will watch it till they play penalty for 3 hours. They never complain. But when it comes to church, the stronger will not allow them to stay in church. They don't want to stay in church more than 2 hours. In fact, they like church for 1 hour and they like football field for 3 hours. They never complain in football field, but they complain in church. That's a stronghold. Am I teaching here? Check the people that are complaining that time is missing in church. Check them in their party. You know, somebody do party. They drink and eat till the next day. All of them sleep by 4. They were not tired. But when you are in that church, they thing will move in you. They stay long. But they know they stay long for party. They know they stay long for family meeting. They know they stay long for village meeting. Come on, this is stronghold. If you want to get out of church and enter hell. When are the altar they talk? No. What are you doing for church for more than 1 hour? What are they doing for church for more than 1 hour? Idiot! You are in the presence of your father. You are telling your father, I don't want to stay too long with you. Except the church is doing something rubbish before you should be getting out. If the church is having a meeting with God, the Bible says, they that wait. The word wait means to stay. They that wait on the Lord. These are the people that renew their strength. I have seen wrestling match that take 3 hours. Wrestling mania. I can sit down like this, watch wrestling from beginning to the end. 3 hours have gone. But why can't I stay 6 hours in the presence of God? Why is it that when it is 1 hour, the body will be scratching you? Stronger. Don't we walk in the flesh? We do not war after the flesh. We know the fight in the flesh. What is fighting me is not what you say with your mouth. You can insult me. It came out of your mouth. But the spirit that carried that insult is where my problem lies. Your father and mother will curse you. The problem is not your father and mother. The problem is the spirit that carries the curse. You can beat your father physically, but you cannot beat the spirit that carries the curse. That's why when you pronounce it, it is not your father who wishes it to come to pass. It is the spirit of that curse that said it must come to pass. Come on, lift up your hand. Every curse in your life, I cancel it in the name. If a power curses you, you need a higher power to reverse it. You can't reverse curse with fights. You can't reverse curse with beating. No matter how you beat the person, no matter how much you beat and people clap out for you, you can't win a battle that you cannot win in the spiritual life. Physical battle can be won physically. Spiritual battle can only be won spiritually. You don't know how to pray. You are fighting somebody who hold his neck, who is going to meet him from occult to occult, and you beat the person, you disgrace the person, you tear the cloth of the person. You say, you see how I tear cloth? You only tear physical cloth. The person is coming to tear the coat of many. That was why after every fight, your life does not go forward, it goes backward. You beat the person physically, and the person destroys something for you spiritually. You win physically, you win the fight, but the person wins the war. All this quarrel you are quarreling, you don't even know what you are people are quarreling for. There is a spirit that comes to take away what we got. I found out that when we close from church, some of you will be quarreling. The reason why you are having quarreling is because there was a blessing that was given to you. They used quarrel to remove the blessing from your life, so that after every service you become like empty as when you come. I rebuke every spiritual force in the name. The fighting, if blessing enter the house, Satan will bring quarrel between the husband and the wife, so that the blessing is too much. When the blessing is too much, it will cause a reaction. Either your husband and wife, one small thing will cause problem. I was told by a minister of God, washing hand water causes divorce. Water they take wash hand before the person chop. The man tell his wife, go and get me water to wash my hands. The wife said, I don't tire, I don't go get water, go get water by yourself. He said, send me a fresh water and wash my hands. The wife said, Abba, I said, go fresh water by yourself, I don't tire. You know the sister tire. Now me cook, put them for table for you to chop. Now you say, Mike, I go give you water, me wash your hand. Moreover, now that spoon you want to chop her. Why you won't wash your hand again? Simple. Go and fetch water. Man didn't talk to the wife. They all went to bed. That thing started growing. Take up your hand. Whatever is growing in your house, whatever is growing in your business, whatever is growing in your family, I remove it from the root in the name. The man woke up in the morning. I said, what you did last night, apologize. It don't come up from water now. It don't enter apology. The man said, I cannot apologize. What should I apologize for? Did I do anything wrong? The man said, no, you did something, you apologize. From I don't want to apologize, the man started sleeping in another room. The woman stayed in another room. He told the woman, the thing you did that day, you refused to acknowledge that I am the father in this house. The woman said, I know you are the father in this house. And how can I apologize for what I did not do? Before you know it, the man refused to come home. water that they used to wash hand with. Washing hand water. That supposed not to be any problem. In fact, even if the woman say I'm tired, the man supposed to go and fetch water and wash his hand and forget about it. That thing begin to build. Stronghold. Now small thing they make good friends separate. Small thing. The wise man say na small shit. Now in the spoil nyash. I've seen that kind of small shit. If you pass near the person, will be bringing out odor. But that small thing attached to the bottom. Stronghold. Stronghold are not always very big things. Stronghold are mostly something that is insignificant. But that person is having a lot of grip inside your life. Before you know it, the man left his house. He said, I will not sleep in his house with you since you cannot respect me. It has now entered respect. Washing handle. The man said, okay. The man went and pay for an hotel. He doesn't come home again. He pay for an hotel and stay. Instead of the wife to call husband, where you did? She said, make up her mind. Now every time I'm going to call you, she never know that is the beginning of separation. Before you know it, he don't enter 3 months. The man don't go call lawyer. He say 5 divorce letter for me and my wife. As the lawyer 5 divorce letter, at that time the wife had come down. He come call the pastor of the man. He said, Pastor, my husband used to hear you. I beg, let me tell my husband, say I'm coming to apologize. The pastor said it is too late. He said, okay, make a no blast. I no one call your husband. He take the phone number, call the husband. The husband said, Pastor, this is how you to call me, so it is too late. I've already made up my mind. I can't come again with that family. Washing hand water. Washing hand water. Look now, washing hand water. Washing hand water. Ego. I'm not talking to you. Devil is feeding it. How many of you men today? How many of you women today? You are not talking with somebody in the church and you are expecting your prayer to be heard. Stronghold is something that makes sure that something good will not come to your hands. After every prophetic prayer, stronghold will always create problem. We break it, me and my wife. Stronghold. Anytime program is finished, Satan will come in to rob us of the glory. When we notice it, we give Satan uppercuts. Take up your hands. Nobody is free from stronghold. You can only free by the power of God. They will walk in the flesh. We do not war after. Look at the next verse 4. The weapon of our warfare. They are not what? Carnal. They are mighty. The word carnal means ordinary. See, praises is not ordinary. Prayer is not ordinary. Giving is not ordinary. Testimony is not ordinary. Dancing is not ordinary. The weapon of our warfare is not what? Ordinary. It's not ordinary. If you see me standing up and shouting, it's not ordinary. Because I know that the only way to win is to win in the spirits. Greeting is not ordinary. It's part of the weapon of our warfare. Where people hold enmity, go for greeting, good morning. Even if you refuse to answer, you go the next day, good afternoon. Even if you refuse to answer, you go the third day, good evening. Because you are breaking the power to help that person. One day the person will say you're greeting too much. He will react. And when he reacts, you will continue to undo it with gentility, with humility, with apology. Even if you are not the one who is wrong, you will admit that you are the one who is wrong. I am. Nothing quench fire of war than I am sorry. The moment you say I am sorry, it's like fire extinguisher. Do you know that water doesn't quench fire? water always make it. Some big fire, water doesn't quench it. You need a chemical infested to be able to quench the fire. And I am sorry is not ordinary. I am sorry means that you are stupid. I am sorry means that you are humiliated. I am sorry means that the person defeats you. I am sorry means that you are weak. He said, I am sorry anyhow. It goes. Take up your hand. Somebody called me one day. I pray for you that are taking up your hands. Nothing will tie you down to the cross. That cross does not have power. What makes a cross have power is the spirit behind the cross. The curse from your father and your mother cannot affect you. It is what you yourself caused that make that curse work. Whatever you did that was wrong, that you refuse to acknowledge it, open door for that curse to work against you. Nobody can curse me and it affect me when I've never offended you, because your curse will not hold water. Every curse is powerful when you are the one who caused the curse. Somebody steal from your business. If you curse the person, anything you say to that person, that person thinks, are the thief, he good, are the thief, he good. The person never know that he has used his own mouth to pay debt for his future. When he gets to the future, instead of having his future, he's owing debt to pay. There's a lot of debt to pay. He can't pay debt for children. He can't pay debt for house. The thing you did in time past. When you commit abortion, nobody saw it. But it is in the future you will pay the price. The future, when you marry legally, you begin to ask, what thing I do? I don't deserve God. You can't serve God and free from everything. Even if you serve God, speak in tongues, you will be free. God doesn't pay that price. He only pays price for your soul. He doesn't pay price for your act. You divide good friends with your false accusation. You say what the person not say, so that the other one will cancel in friendship. You forgot there will be a day you need a good friend, and you will pay the debt of the friend you cancel. That is strong. My teaching here. You give somebody wrong advice, and that person carry the wrong advice and use the wrong advice and have problem in his own family, and you think that you will be free and your children. Do you know your children too? Somebody will give you wrong advice. It is not you that will get the advice, it's your children, so you can pain you. Even when you are trying to correct children, say, no, I don't want to hear, somebody has told me. That's the reason why many of you cannot handle your children. Because you have also did that to somebody's children. One way or the other, you forget it. You can forget, but the stronghold doesn't forget. Stronghold is like a coverage. It will follow you everywhere you go. As they go, they grow. They grow. Every stronghold that follows you, I put my two legs down as a prophet. I cancel it in the name. That was why God said, do restitution. You know what is called restitution? Restitution means go back to the person you made to cry. Go and ask him for mercy. The thing you collected from him, go and give it back. That is why restitution is there, because there is a repercussion. Stronghold.